Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to break down exactly how you can quickly, affordably, and securely fund your CardUpNow account using TRON. If you're completely new to crypto or just looking for a much better way to load up your virtual cards, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're keeping things super smooth and beginner-friendly today.
Now, are you totally tired of expensive transaction costs and waiting days, literally days, for traditional bank transfers to clear? Yeah, me too. You're going to love the solution we're looking at today. We've all been there, right? You need to pay for a software subscription or maybe run some digital ads, and your money's just stuck in banking limbo, or the fees take a huge bite out of your budget. By using TRON to fund your CardUpNow account, we are completely bypassing all of those old-school roadblocks.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with why you should pay with TRON, then jump right into a step-by-step guide. After that, we'll cover fees and timelines, how to avoid common crypto mistakes, and finally wrap up with some security and troubleshooting tips.
All right, part 1, why pay with TRON, the digital express lane.
So let's dive right in. Why is TRON the ultimate digital express lane for your money? Simply put, think of TRON as a super efficient global payment rail that just skips the banks entirely. It was built from the ground up to handle massive volumes of transactions without getting bogged down and without getting expensive. TRX is the native token here, and this is key. It operates on a standard called TRC20. Actually, if you've ever used the stablecoin USDT on the TRC20 network, you already know how this works. It's the exact same reliable system.
When you compare traditional banks with their snail-paced processing side by side with TRON's rocket-like speed, it's pretty much a no-brainer. And honestly, the same goes for older, congested crypto networks like Ethereum. I mean, imagine paying several dollars just to move 20 bucks. That makes 0 cents for everyday virtual card funding. TRON fixes this. It offers fees that are literally a fraction of a single cent, with confirmations that happen in minutes, not days.
And what really makes this a game changer is how universally accessible it is. Whether you prefer using a mobile app like Trust Wallet, a major exchange like Binance or OKX, or even a hardware device like a Ledger, getting your hands on TRX to fund your CardUpNow account is incredibly straightforward. It's a true borderless transaction. For anyone in regions where traditional banking is restricted, agonizingly slow, or just terribly expensive, TRON gives you a direct, uninterrupted path to top up your virtual card and start spending globally.
Moving on to part 2, your step-by-step guide, from wallet to virtual card. Okay, so we know why it's great, but how do you actually do it? Don't worry if you've never sent crypto before, it's super easy. Just follow these 6 simple steps. First, sign into your CardUpNow dashboard and open the deposit section. Second, select TRON or TRX as your payment method. Third, the system will give you a unique TRX wallet address for that session. Just copy that address. Fourth, open your own crypto wallet, paste in the address, and send the exact amount requested. Fifth, wait a moment for the blockchain confirmations. And sixth, just verify your credited account balance. Boom, ready to use. Now, I need you to listen closely because this is absolutely crucial. You have to make sure you're driving in the right lane. In the crypto world, sending funds on the wrong network is literally like sending a letter to the wrong country. You must double-check that your sending wallet is set to the TRC20 network before you hit send. TRC20 is the native standard for TRON. Get this right, and the rest is an absolute breeze.
All right, part 3, understanding fees and timelines, speed and costs.
Let's talk about exactly how much time and money you're saving here, because knowing what to expect takes all the stress out of digital payments. When you hit send, you really won't be waiting long. Most transactions on the TRON network confirm in under 2 minutes. Compare that to a traditional wire transfer that takes 3 to 5 business days. It's night and day. This means your CardUpNow virtual card is ready to use for online shopping or ad platforms almost instantly.
As for the cost, CardUpNow charges absolutely 0 deposit fees for TRX transfers. Yep, 0. The only cost you pay is the network fee, which goes to the TRON blockchain validators processing your transaction. And since TRON is so highly optimized, this fee is typically less than 1 single cent. It makes TRX one of the absolute most cost-efficient ways to fund your account, especially if you're making frequent deposits.
On to part 4, avoiding common crypto mistakes. Protect your funds.
Even with the system this incredibly easy, beginners can sometimes hit a few speed bumps, so let's proactively cover how to avoid them and keep your funds safe. The biggest thing to understand about the blockchain is that there is no undo button. Transactions are entirely permanent once they're confirmed. So we have to be just a little more careful than we are when handing a traditional credit card to a cashier. If you send funds to the wrong address or the wrong network, they can't be magically reversed. Taking an extra 5 seconds to verify your details is totally worth it.
You can easily protect your money with a quick mental checklist. First, verify you aren't accidentally using the ERC20 network. Remember, CardUpNow TRX deposits need the TRC20 network. Second, always send the exact, precise decimal amount requested on your screen. Sending a different amount can confuse the automated system. Third, don't close your payment session early. Let it finish loading. And finally, just double-check the first and last few characters of the wallet address you pasted to make sure it matches what CardUpNow gave you.
Finally, Part 5, Security and Troubleshooting Tips, your safety net. Let's wrap up by building your confidence with some essential security best practices. CardUpNow actually handles a lot of this automatically behind the scenes. For instance, they generate a fresh, isolated TRON wallet address for every single deposit session. Plus, your funds move directly to your balance, no third-party custodians holding things up. But hey, you still need to do your part. Always verify you're on the official CardUpNow website to avoid phishing scams, and seriously, never ever share your private keys or seed phrases with anyone.
Now, what happens if your payment is delayed or not credited? Say you did everything right, but maybe the network is unusually congested, or you accidentally sent the wrong decimal amount. You might be wondering, what do I do if the funds aren't there in 2 minutes? Well, don't panic. The blockchain keeps a perfect public record of everything.
If there is a delay, just check your crypto wallet for the TX ID, which stands for Transaction ID. Think of this long string of letters and numbers as your undeniable digital receipt. All you have to do is reach out to CardUpNow support and give them that TX ID. Since the blockchain is totally transparent, they can use that ID to instantly track down your transaction and manually credit your account.
And there you have it. With near-instant confirmations and literally pennies in fees, you are now completely ready to confidently fund your account with TRON. The barrier between your crypto wallet and your global purchasing power has never been lower. So, the only question left is, what online payment are you going to conquer first with your newly funded borderless virtual card?